So this is the second video. We have stopped with question number 4. I said that I'm going to take advantage of my time today, okay, to explain it step by step. I know for sure, okay, that everyone is afraid of this story, but it's not a problem. Teacher Malik is here to try to help you. Please, whenever you have any problem, just contact me on WhatsApp, even at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not a problem, okay? So, what does the author, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, what does the author observe on Litchfield Island? If you didn't attend with Teacher Malik, if you didn't revise, you're not going to be able to answer this. But I'm trying to help you, okay? A green flash, never. We have never seen a green flash on Litchfield Island, okay? Humpback whales, no, we didn't see the humpback whales in Litchfield Island. The Adelaide's penguins, yes, those beautiful animals, those beautiful creatures, they were on Litchfield Island, and they considered that Litchfield Island, after being deserted or abandoned, they are the same, okay? So after being deserted or abandoned by human beings, okay, they are the real rulers of that part. And you remember the father penguin who is ready to get a stroke, okay, of heat whenever it's too hot, okay? So just only to sit on the eggs and to take care of the babies, the Adelaide's penguins. What surprising fact does the author learn about blue whales? Not only the author. I was a person who learned a lot about Antarctica through this story. Okay, yes, the blue whales. I thought at the beginning those big animals. Oh my God, it's the biggest animal on Earth. So maybe it's going to be eating seals, fish, any person who is moving. Okay, just to find out that they only eat krill, but they do not eat like 10 pieces of krill, for example, millions, okay, of krills, and I think tons of krill, okay? So they only eat krill. Please pay attention to this information. They live only in Antarctica. This is not true because they live in the North Pole too. They are afraid of oceanographers, and we have explained what are the oceanographers. Okay, those are the people who are going to be specialized in taking photos and being explorers of that part, okay, the ocean in that part, okay, almost. They are like scientists, but they are not like a professional scientist. No, they are not professionals. What did the author bring home with her? You remember the last part of the story? She brought with her a penguin egg, if you remember. But that egg will never give a baby, okay? It will never hatch, okay? It will never give a baby, okay? It was sterilized, if you remember the words. What conclusion can you draw from information or from the information in the passage? Krill is a food that many people eat. No, we have learned that the krill is the food for the whales. There are times when the sun does not completely set in Antarctica, and that's totally right, subhanallah. So 6 months it's going to be sunny, and 6 months it's going to be night, okay? And here I take advantage to re-explain, okay? Take your pens, teacher. Here, of course, I'm going to draw the planet Earth. This is the Earth, okay? And this is the North Pole, and this is the South Pole, the Arctic and the Antarctic, okay? And here we're going to have the sun. It's going to be shining, okay? And the sun is going to hit mostly here, 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 okay? And those places are going to be the hottest places ever. However, it's not going to reach the upper part in a good way here and here. That's why it's going to be so cold. And for 6 months, we're not going to see the sun. Then Mother Earth is going to turn aside, and it's going to stay in that position for 6 months. So for 6 months, it's gonna be turning, but there is no night. And the other 6 nights, okay, when it turns back, Mother Earth turns back, okay, it's gonna be so the first 6 months is going to be sunny. The second 6 months it's going to be totally night. Always is the night. It's the night. There are not any animals living in Antarctica. Of course, this is not correct. Vocabulary. Choose the correct answer. And here I'm going to revise with you all the vocabulary that we have. We must depart. And you know, when you go to the airport, for example, okay, so you're going to have the departures from where you're going to leave, okay, to another country, and the arrivals, okay, from where people are coming. So to depart is to leave, as easy as that. They left the continent. What is another word for continent? You know that we have some people, they say we have 5 continents. Some people, they say we have 6. Some other people, they say that we have 7 continents. But I, Teacher Malik, it's my belief, okay? I believe that we have only 5 continents, okay? I'm talking about Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia, and the whole American continent. Some people are going to divide it into 2. Some people, they believe in Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, Northern America, and Southern America. This is 6. Some people, they believe that even Antarctica is a continent, so they're going to say we have 7 continents. So they say Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, Northern America, Southern America, which is Latin America, of course, and Antarctica. But I don't believe that Antarctica. Okay, one of the most important things to tell a place, to name a place, a continent, it has to be inhabited. Okay, but Antarctica is not inhabited. We don't have any people living there. Okay, only penguins. Okay, so how are you going to call it a continent? So a continent is a land mass. Okay, so we are talking about a land mass where people are going to live. That's why I'm going to say it's not a continent. Okay, she gave me a forbidden look, and I'm not talking about forbidden. Something which is forbidden is not allowed. Okay, however, here we have Forbidding. Okay, so it's not the same. Okay, forbidden means not allowed. Forbidden here means scary or threatening. Okay, Antarctica, all of it, it's a scary place. Okay, then the crane heaves the heavy rock. You know, if you have visited Mecca, okay, you're going to have a lot of cranes there, okay, big cranes who are lifting things up and putting them aside, okay, the big cranes, okay, the big things that are lifting, the things that they are using, okay, they are using in Mecca, okay, so it heaves, it does this. Okay, up and down, up and down, up and down. It hoists. Okay, so to heave for a plane, for example, when a plane is going to take off, okay, I'm sure that you have been in a plane before. Okay, so when it takes off, okay, it's gonna be heaving like this, up and down, up and down, up and down. So to heave or to hoist, they have the same meaning. You could see the anticipation in his face. When you anticipate something, you expect it, you estimate it, you wait for it, okay? Expectation. We saw the convergence of the rivers. Here he's talking about the 2 rivers, for example. This is the first one, and this is the second one. This point where they meet, okay, that's the convergence point. Whenever you have 2 like lines, okay, and they're going to meet in a given point, that point is going to be the convergence point, okay, the point where they're going to join. So the correct word is joining. Icebergs can appear smaller than they are. What is another word for icebergs? If you have watched the movie of the Titanic, or you have any information about the Titanic, because next year in grade 5 we're going to have a story about the Titanic, which is the wreck of the RMS Titanic. Okay, you're going to know that there is an iceberg. There was an iceberg, a huge iceberg that hit, or the Titanic hit the iceberg. Okay, it's a big glacier, if we can say it's a glacier. Okay, a big glacier floating on the ocean or on the sea. I'm going to move forward to a third video, okay, because we don't have enough time. Let's move forward.